done just yet. Went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. In the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just...
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go here in Baltimore. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Bronco leading. Ready.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Second down.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day, we're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Travel like a dawn, I'm a traveling man.
and long.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, here's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Get it. Bronco 80. Warriors 17. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
All right.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
It's up. 180. It's up.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. 14. Browns, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. It's 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready. 70.
Motion the slot man left. They're going on 4th down. Sanders. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down at the 45-yard line. 65.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 79 Broncos, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
Again, it's Sanders. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Come on. Hit. Move it, 19. Go.
Now Shador on first down. To the left side, and it is caught by Fannin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Here we go. 19, 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Dragon 60.
Now it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He'll look for Flowers downfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with them, and we'll bring up third down.
Six the Eagles, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down.
Come on.
Set.
Cowboy 80.
First down.
Throwing again is Sanders. Exiting the pocket right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 3 yards.
70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Mike Reed, what a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener.
Ready.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Here's Sanders to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the Browns' 28-yard line.
That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Loop now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down, but there is a penalty marker there. May have jumped the snap just a bit. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. This is Henry. There he goes, inside the 30. Waterani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it'll put you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They bring Judy in motion. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The extra point is good. And the Browns will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Hey! Press on! Sit on!
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Now give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now a 3rd and 2.
180! 180!
Back to throw, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let's go!
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Cowboy 80! Let's go!
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They bring Judy in motion. Now a shot here, deep middle. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Touchdown, Ravens. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Lions. Warriors 70.
They bring Judy in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Pass to 11. Pass to 11.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. Big. Let go.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Tillman, the man in motion. They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tillman, the man in motion. Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mike Green, what a start to the season. His 3rd sack here in week 1.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On the handoff, Judkins. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Michigan man, David Ojabo, working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Ready? 19, 18.
The Browns going to use the 1st of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready. Warriors 70. Let's go. Panther 60, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
They snap it to Watson. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
At the 26. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Well, little change in play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's a win here